People out there last night who like Raw, raise your hands. Anybody? Raise your hands, anybody? Anybody like Raw last night? Monday Night Raw. Did anybody like Raw for July 31st, 2017? Anybody? That's what I thought. Anyway, welcome into your WWE Raw review, guys. 31st of the 2017, guys. And Raw was a fucking disaster. Yeah, no surprise. But, yeah. Raw was just a fucking disaster. I mean, we're 3 weeks away from SummerSlam. And we have the most worst Raw. We've had bad Raws this year, but this is going to be one of the worst Raws I've had to sit through. Oh, jeez. I mean, where do I start? I start off with the opener. So we have Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman's cutting a basic ass Paul Heyman promo. I love Paul Heyman's promos, but I cannot get behind the same repetitive promos. It was so boring and flat. Bloody bloody blah. Going back to the next thing, which was basically Jason Jordan and Miz TV. Another flat segment I didn't care about. Jason Jordan should never be on the microphone ever, at least till he gets better. I really think at this point that you need to put Kurt Angle on TV with him and at least do his mouth work for him, because I do not think he's good on the mic. I just think his wrestling skills is fucking awesome, but him as fucking promos just isn't there. It's just that. Then we had a goofy cruiserweight match. Not going to talk about it. Then we had Seth Rollins versus Sheamus. Seth goes over. After that, Cesaro and Sheamus are attacking Seth, and after that, Dean Ambrose comes out and saves Seth Rollins, and that is also going to lead to SummerSlam between Cesaro and Sheamus versus Rollins versus Ambrose. And then we had the Hardys versus the Club again. The Hardys go over after the match. All the three tag teams brawl, and it looks like to me they're going to do a TLC match at SummerSlam between the Hardys, the Revival, and the Club to see who's going to become the number one contender for Cesaro and Sheamus. That's what I think is going to happen. Then after that, we had Nia Jax versus Bayley. Like I said, another botch fest I didn't really want to see on this show. Just total fucking filler. Alexa Bliss cut a promo before the match. I didn't even watch that either. Skipped it. Main event. It should have been the main event, and it was Samoa Joe versus Reigns versus Braun Strowman. Another waste of time. They brawled around in the ring for a bit. I think Strowman had, he brought in his steps. Joe and Reigns were working together, but Reigns pinned Joe clean. I didn't see the idea of that. I know Roman was going to get his win back at some point from Joe, but him winning clean over Joe, I didn't like at all. It was kind of goofy to me. I didn't like it at all. It really left at this point a bitter taste in my mouth, and I didn't like it. Then after that, we had the Drifter versus Kalisto. The Drifter gets the win. Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt's boring promo. Moving on to the next bit and the last bit of the show. It was Big Cass and the fucking Big Show main eventing. I can't do it. Okay. Anyway, so Big Show won the fucking match. Well done, WWE, for screwing another young talent over again. Thank you, WWE. Let's give a round of applause for Big Show main eventing Raw. Really? You've got Big Cass, who for weeks has been basically looking like a jobber in front of the fucking Big Show. Yeah, I mean, I know you're trying to establish Big Cass as the next top heel in WWE, but this isn't how you book a heel in WWE. He doesn't lose to a 40-plus-year-old man. And fucking... You know what? Let's end this shit.